I think this is one of the best board games ever made.
What? I wasn't ready.
The Elder Scrolls is a board game based on a video game, but even if you take all that theme and video game hype away, it's one of the best board games ever created, in our humble opinions. But before we jump into why we think that, let's talk about what this game really is.
When you start out in the Elder Scrolls world, you're gonna pick a race and a class, which is kind of your profession.
Look at all those races!
There are so many. This orc bard probably plays in a heavy metal band?
Could be.
Yeah, most likely. But also saves the world.
And there's a vast world to save, so just pick one.
And there's many to pick from.
Open it up and delve into it.
You will have many encounters in this game, and the most common is gonna be the combat, where you'll have monsters, your heroes, you will move, you will use your abilities, and try to defeat them.
And roll a bunch of dice!
That's not all of them. There's way more. Don't. That's still not all of them. No, you don't have to. That's almost all of them.
Combat will reward you with experience points that you can use to upgrade your character to unrecognition.
Billy, is that you? I can't recognize you with all this power.
Oh, and it's a co-op game.
We're gonna talk about that and a lot more about this game, so let's jump to the first question, which is...
What are the 3 best things about this game? Okay, so this is the first time all 3 of mine are going to be equally cool. I couldn't rank them. They're all 3 are great. Let's start with the tactical combat, which is biggest part of the game. You will get monsters and you will have to kill those monsters or try not to die from those monsters. And those monsters are very different. There's a ton of them. Where would I start? How would I start? I mean...
You can start with Hollow Predator.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go through all of them.
With Decay, Stalwart, Shatter, Wine Snare.
Also, become a Patreon to see Yanis naming all of these in a separate video and explain. Yeah. We gotta get them. Each encounter is going to be very different because you have different skills. The monsters have different skills. It's gonna work out differently. There's items and then there's quest-specific rules.
For me, it's the second place. One of those monsters might become your companion. You can get them on your side and it works super easily. You're a big part of it. It's not just random monsters rolling random dice, but you, with your superpowers and everything, can solve it in very different ways. And that I love. I think it's intriguing, it's always fun, it's always different.
My next thing is going to be experiencing the experience. Doing things in this will give you experience points. And then those experience can be put into so many different things. And all of those matter. So you start out with a basic character with some skills, but then you can unlock more. You can improve the ones you have. So many options, it's insane.
For me, that's the favorite thing of it all, the character development. And then when you unlock new skills, you get new beautiful dice that then in combat you will be able to roll. Wow, that's a bad roll.
So my last one is going to be the Quantum Box. It's not a big box. It's not particularly big box, is it, right? But the amount of gameplay that fits in here, it's like bottomless. It's just you can put your whole body in there. Well, you can't really, don't try. I've never used this term, but I've heard people use it. But this is essentially a forever game. I mean, there's so much stuff.
So my third place goes to content. So we kind of match in all of our 3 rankings. Tons of things to explore and all of them unique. Some better than others, but definitely tons of things to do and that's lovely. But what's not lovely? Or why this game might not be for you?
So let's talk about the things why this game is not for you, and we're gonna also rank these things on the red arrow if it's really bad and the green one if it's okay.
All right, let's start with the obvious one. Oh, there's so much stuff in there and it's so big and a forever game and blah, 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 blah. How much does it actually cost?
It's around $200, so it's a lot. All the components are waterproof. It's basically a deluxe game, so it's pricey, very pricey, and it's up here, I would say.
Yeah, but the investment is big. I mean, you definitely get your money's worth, but what if it's not for you?
Game-wise, I think the weakest link is the story part.
Oh, you mean the lack of it?
Pretty much. There are these flavor texts, and on cards they are pretty great and small ones. But in the books there are longer paragraphs that don't mean much. I tried playing this game without reading those, and I didn't miss much. And they were very specific to the original material, so maybe if you played Elder Scrolls, you will enjoy it more, but other than that, it was fine. It's not a story game.
So I put it on the border, because if you're a huge Elder Scrolls fan, you're gonna say, what are you talking about? I know all of these references. But if you're not, you're gonna go like, yeah, I can skip over it. Alright, here we go. Mine is very long. It's called Run Away to Fight Another Day. It feels good, you're powerful, you go into a fight, but sometimes you'll really have to run away without accomplishing anything, and maybe even going like with negative balance out of it. Tiles didn't come up well, the monsters got real powerful, the dice rolls screwed you over, and you're like, and now we have to run away. It's not like, oh, we'll reset and go. No, you just have to run away, and pretty much didn't do anything for the last 30 minutes.
And for me, it's more about the balance of the game, because depending on what items you get and how your skill lines match those items or just generally the quest that you're on, the game could be really easy. But in the other case, if you get items that you just don't need and you will get kind of tons of them, then it could be the other way. That's why some sessions might feel as the best game ever and some sessions might feel like it's really good. So the last thing for me are the rules and keywords. The game is actually pretty simple. When you will know the rules and will try to teach to other people, it's gonna be a breeze. But if you're the first one reading the rules and learning the game, it's a bit of a challenge. There's multiple how to play videos that you will want to watch probably. They're pretty good, the official ones. But the rulebook is quite a big one and I kept rechecking things, and the monsters will have tons of keywords that I still keep rechecking after tons of gameplay.
I think you need to play this because I was taught the game. You taught it to me. Didn't have any of these problems. So I guess you're a better judge of how big of an issue it is.
Over there. We talked about why this game is not for you, but who is it for then?
Let's find out.
3, 2, 1. Going to a lonely island? You know the questions that always keep people ask you? Hey, if you would go to a lonely island, which one food would you bring with you? I would bring this game.
So this would be your tool and your food. Well, it's plastic. You can chew it for a very long time.
There's tons of content that we talked about and all of it feels fun. It feels fun and it's something that you should buy this one if you feel like I will play it again and again and again. If you just will buy it and plan to play it 2-3 times, don't get it. I don't think you will get the most of it. It's gonna be fun, but you will get the most of it if you want to try out all these different combos and things.
Mine is introvert RPG fans. Knowing Elder Scrolls also helps. I used to try playing D&D with my wife, and she really disliked the part where you talk to people. But then when the tactical combat kicks in, she's like, okay, who do I have to punch and how do I do that? This is that part of your D&D session where you have really nice tactical combat, you can develop your character, you're excited for the experience points, and you don't have to deal with all that, well, ask him if he's seen the blue dragon thing. And if you want that experience of an RPG, just minus all the role-playing, this is perfect.
With all that, is this game for us? And what is our personal rating? 3, 2, 1. A must-have.
It's a mustastic for me. It's just, I wanna go, it's a must, but it's fantastic. I don't know. It's expensive, but it's such a great game. And
there's my personal rating, and this game is totally up my alley. A cooperative game with tons of exploration, with the best character development, and I freaking love when I start with almost nothing and then feel overpowered.
This does feel like when you're playing Too Many Bones, you're like, I wonder what's behind the wall, and then you knock the hole into the wall, like, whole new world, and this is that world. And if you're coming from Too Many Bones, I think this is a fantastic Too Many Bones 2.0. So. But yeah, for me, it's a fantastic game. I always want to play it, but it just this much away from must-have because you kind of have it. And I don't know if I would play it enough. Actually, that's the biggest issue. You buy this and then for a couple of years you should ignore all the Kickstarters and just enjoy the amount of this.
You lose or win, it feels good. And for me, that's all I'm looking for. Let us know if you have played Elder Scrolls or Too Many Bones and what you think about both of those games.
Bye, thanks for watching.